All right, we live. All right. Okay. Out here at another market again. So pan around a little bit anyway. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. All right. At the market again. Hopefully, Lord willing, they won't shut me down this time because I'm in a different location where I don't think they're going to shut me down. But anyway, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem Rekakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and shalom to the believers, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. And I want to say the water to all the brothers preaching the word in truth all over the planet Earth. All right. Okay. And this lesson is entitled 23, A Year of Judgment. Okay. I mean, we're in judgment. Okay. 23, A Year of Judgment. That's what has happened in America, Babylon the Great this year. Judgment has went forth. All right. So we'll go to the scriptures. All right. We'll go to, let's see here. We'll go to Zephaniah 3 and 5. Okay. And it reads, the just Lord, whose name is Yahweh, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Okay, so the Lord, he's constantly bringing forth judgment every morning. Okay, all right, he's constantly bringing judgment forth. All right, all right, all right. So we'll go to Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. And it reads, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. Okay, so currently right now we're living in an evil time. Okay, all right. The mirth of the land is gone. Okay, the mirth of the land is gone. Okay, we're getting ready to enter into judgment. Okay, I mean judgment's going to increase. We're already in a time of judgment and war. And I guess we can go to Ecclesiastes 3 verses 8, and it reads, all right, this is what time we're in, a time of love. There's a time of love. Well, we'll start at verse 1 first, so you can get the understanding. All right, Ecclesiastes 3 and 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. All right, and the time that we're living in, the season we're in, is at Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. All right, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace. And as you can see, we're in a time of war, okay, and a time of hate. All right, we got uproars of the people all over the earth, you know, because of the attack, the Israel and Gaza situation. Okay, people are up in an uproar. All right, they're in an uproar right now. Okay, all right, all over the earth, an uproar, and this is bringing forth chaos. All right, over there in Ireland right now, they're basically burning the city down. Okay, over in Ireland. Okay, the protests over there. Okay, is causing chaos. And this is all orchestrated by the left hand, which is the left hand of the Most High, Esau, Edom. Okay, they are bringing forth their new world order all over the earth. Okay, with their draconian laws. All right, they have caused the cost of housing to be sky high. All right, energy services to be super high. All right, and people can't afford to live. Okay, they can't afford to live. All right, so with that being said, people are revolting. Okay, and let's go to Second Esdras 1:9 verse 1. Salakia. Second Esdras 9 and verse 1 out of the Apocrypha. Okay, that'd be the King James version of the Bible. Okay, all right, that was taken out. All right, Second Esdras 9 and 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, okay, we had an earthquake over in Morocco, which killed, I think it was like 11,000. Okay, then we got we had an earthquake in Turkey. All right. Okay, so we're having these prophecies are being fulfilled. All right. All right, and the uproars of the people. All right, they are bringing in a mass migration all over the planet Earth. People are migrating out of their own countries, and that's causing economic instability, you know, in these countries all over the earth. In America, it's instability in New York, Chicago, the big cities. They dropped these immigrants off, okay? And unbeknownst to most people, they approved I think 1.4 billion for the migrants, but yet the citizens of America can't afford housing. They can't afford it. So a lot of people are homeless all over the earth. Okay. Continuing on, verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So the end is manifesting before our eyes. We're experiencing birth pains of sorrow that is coming across the earth. Okay, plagues, you know, great plagues is hitting the earth. Okay, as the Most High said he would bring plagues in the earth. Okay, all right. We go to First Timothy 3 and 1. All right. All right. We'll go to, I think it's Second Timothy. Yeah. Salaki. 2 Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And we've reached that point. We're living in it. Okay. We're living in those perilous times right now. Okay. We're experiencing those perilous times. Okay. Let me see. Get a little bit of light on the camera here. Yeah. It's a little dark. I don't think I cleared up much. All right, that's a little bit better. All right, so we're living in perilous times right now. Okay, rent sky high, inflation sky high. We indeed are living in the end of an age. Okay, all right. For men, read that again. 2 Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers Salaki. Lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, and that's prevalent all over the earth. You know, we just had the so-called Thanksgiving Day, and directly after was the Black Friday, in which everybody was going out to buy inexpensive goods. Okay, all right, but a lot of them being covetous. You know what I'm saying? You know, to buy these goods and stuff. You know, they desire to have really super luxury nice things. Okay, so this is indeed covetousness. All right, but we know that neither one of these holiday celebrations are we to keep. All right, because in Black Friday that was instituted first with the sale of slaves on Wall Street. It was the institution of the sale of slaves at a cheaper price, okay, and which were us, our people, that were being sold. Okay, that was Black Friday. Okay, then Thanksgiving, we know that all the Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics who are Israelites, according to the scriptures, they were put to death during that for that celebration. It was in honor of them conquering the Native Americans. Okay, that's what Thanksgiving was instituted for. So we ought not celebrate it. Okay. Verse 5, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. And that's a lot of these Christians, these so-called Black Christian churches, okay, that are set up today. Okay, because they don't go out and do the work of the Lord. They just basically teaching a lot of lies that everybody can be saved and have salvation. All right. It says, all right, I guess go from there, all right, to let's see here. All right, we go to second Esdras 15:1 through 6. Second Esdras 15:1 through 6. All right. All right, and it reads, all right, and this is what we ought to be doing. Okay. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people. What people? The Negroes, Native Americans, Hispanics that were in the Americas, all right, that were taken down by the so-called white man and put in servitude. And currently right now, they rule over us, okay? The so-called white man rules over us, the Edomites of the Bible. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth. Saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. All right, because many want to come against the Hebrew Israelites. They want to come against the truth. Okay, all right, because basically they don't want to conform. Okay, they don't want to convert. All right, as the Bible is asking them to do. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. This is the point. This is where we are right now. Okay, judgment. Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, so the a lot of the wickedness that's been hid in the dark has come to the light. Okay, on the pedophilia, the sex trade, people are coming forth left and right and revealing this to the world. Okay, all right, that our country, the so-called Edomites, our politicians, are wicked. All right, and they're getting exposed on the daily. All right, for their wickedness that they are committing in the earth. All right, but the Lord is bringing forth plagues in the earth. All right. Right, that's the reason why we're having so much problems. All right. We'll go to 2nd Ezra 16, 1 through 8. All right, because it's the Lord that's bringing this forth. It says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia." Okay. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Woe meaning destruction. All right. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. And we're at that point. We've reached that point where destruction is at hand. Okay? Destruction is indeed at hand. Okay? A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? All right? Think of all the fires, wildfires that have broken out in this summer and up till now. Okay, right now they got a wildfire just starting over there in Kentucky and in I think it's Kentucky and North Carolina. Okay, all right, it's continuous. All right, it says, verse 4: a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? So this is going to continue on, okay, all right, until this this kingdom that we're currently living under in wickedness is destroyed and taken out. It said, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? And that's what's happening in the earth right now. Okay, it's being plagued. All right, because the Lord is bringing an end, a slow end to Babylon the Great. All right, and these ruling nations. All right, all right. All right, we'll continue reading on. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to power at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before Yahweh, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. This is important to understand. Shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. What arrows? The Lord has decreed that Babylon the Great be destroyed. Okay, Russia and China are on the other side of the world, and they're going to launch their missiles, which are known as arrows, into the West, into America. Okay, this is going to happen at World War III and Armageddon. All right, let me read that again. All right. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Okay, and this is being established. The angels are making sure this happens. We know that America has sent troops over into the Middle East as we speak, and we know this is where the war is going to begin. It's going to begin uh, in the Middle East. Okay, all right. We know that they're currently at war right now over in Israel and Gaza, and skirmishes against our military. Okay, it says, "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again." Okay, so we're at that point where the plagues are beginning, all right? It's the beginning of sorrows in the earth, okay? While everybody is out here celebrating, the Lord is preparing continued plagues in America, Babylon the Great. All right, they just reinstituted. I read this is a little something small, but they just instituted the student loans. All right, you have to pay back your student loans now. All right, they were on I guess pause. Now you have to pay them as of yesterday, as of Friday. Okay, you have to start paying your student loans. So that's gonna take a lot of money out of a lot of people. Okay, they're not gonna be able to pay it. All right, just a little something. Verse 17: "Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?" Because Ezra in the Holy Bible, he knew that he would be regenerated and he will be reborn. His spirit will be back during this time. Okay, during the time of the end. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And we're here. That's what this lesson is about. We are here. We have arrived at that point where the evils are beginning to grow in the earth. Okay. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. All right. So most people are going to go about their daily lives, not seeking after the Most High. That's what that's saying. They're not going to seek after the Heavenly Father and His Son, but they're going to live out their lives as normal, as nothing is happening in the earth. Okay. It says, behold, victuals shall be good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Okay, because you can now go to the dollar store and you can still get these low cost items for like $1. I think it's $1.25 now. Yeah, it's $1.25. You can get, most items out of the dollar store, Dollar Tree. Okay, all right. So people think they're still in good case, but they're really not. Okay, because the evils are growing. The draconian laws and legislation is being passed. All right, to bring forth evil in the earth. Okay. Verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. All right. Verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. This is the decree of the Most High of the universe, that everything is not all good. Okay. Everything is not all good. All right. Okay. Banks are going bankrupt right now. All right. Banks are going bankrupt. All right. People are losing their deposits. All right. This is happening. All right. All right. Countries are dumping the dollar. Okay. The US dollar. Europe is adopting the central bank digital currency right now. Okay. We're still in the trial stages. they're adopting it. They're bringing this forth faster than America Babylon the Great. But make no mistake about it, we're going to a digital currency. All right, we're going to a digital currency. All right, all right. So America is next. All right, for the central bank digital currency. All right, and this is going to be programmable, and they're going to institute universal basic income. So they're going to issue out you money. All right, all right. Salaki. Yeah, they're going to issue out you money. Okay, so all right. So many were alerted that their rent would increase. All right, this year. Okay, many were alerted that their rent would increase. All right, their rent. Okay, all right. Many were alerted that their rent would increase. All right, why? Because the inflation that hit. Okay, so they're causing this inflation by raising the interest rate on purpose. The ones who control the money is the international banking families. All right, 13 international banking families around the globe. Your Rothschilds, your Bloombergs, your Gettys, all of these rich people. All right, they have decided to bring forth a new world order, and therefore they have instituted. They want to go to a digital currency. All right, all right. That's the reason why things are so high. They're causing the interest rates to be raised up on a continuous basis so that they can bring in this central bank digital currency. All right. Okay. So that's why things are unaffordable for most people, and a lot of people on the streets right now. They're homeless. All right. But we are to warn you of these things that are coming in the earth. All right. Because we are the watchmen of the Lord. Let me get that for you. All right. Okay. Isaiah 62 and 6. He says, I have set up watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. All right. Jerusalem being a people before it's a place. It is the Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics. That is Jerusalem. All right. That are over here in America and scattered. So hold on. Somebody's trying to call me. Hold on a second. All right, they can call back later. But anyway, okay. Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night, yea, that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. All right. So we're not to keep silence, we're to keep preaching this word until the end. Okay. All right. Like again, I'm out here on the highways and hedges again. All right. In the city. All right. People are buying and selling, doing what they do. All right. During the holiday season. All right. All right. But anyway. Okay. All right. So a lot of people can't afford the housing. That's happening. And if you probably don't know it, but Saudi Arabia was flooded. It's flooded. It's a desert. Saudi Arabia is a desert, and it's flooded. It got flooded this year. Okay, in 2023. Atlanta got flooded. All right. Vermont got flooded. New York City got flooded. All judgment of the Most High. All right. All right. Lahana in Hawaii got literally incinerated, and they're saying that it could be possible a direct energy weapon. All right, for the elites to take over their land. The international bankers come in, they can swoop in and take the land. Okay, all right. So indeed, we're in evil times. All right, we're in evil times. All right. All right. We'll go to Micah 2, Micah 2, verse 3, 2. We'll start at verses 1, because it's the wicked that's ruling the earth. Okay, the international banking families own America. Through the small hats own America. Your so-called Israelis, your so-called small hats, they own America. All right. Micah 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it's in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Okay, so that's what their MO is. That's what they have done to the Native Americans, and that's what they're trying to do to the so-called people of Gaza. All right, they're trying to seize hold of that land. They've been doing this whole time. All right. They bombed Iraq based upon them being terrorists. All right. They're bombing Gaza based upon them being terrorists. They pretty much took out the Native Americans based upon them being savages. It's the same thing. That's their MO. All right. Okay. That's what the small hats and the so-called Americans over here in this land, that's their mode of operation. That's how America has been able to last. All right. Okay. All right. They said it was weapons of mass destruction, but really it wasn't. But did they take anything from Iraq? Yes, they did. They continued to take the oil. Okay. And on the internet, it showed that a lot of the officers seized hold of gold bars from Iraq. So that's their MO. That's what they do. And that when we're in the new world, we're entering in a new world order, and you're going to continue to see America on the decline, because that's what they want. They want it on the decline so they can bring in their digital technology, and they're going to mirror China with their surveillance systems. All right. And eventually you're going to have to bow down to the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. All right, that's coming. All right, you're gonna have to bow down to that, and that's where this is leading to, this judgment. The Lord is bringing this forth. All right, He raised up the so-called white man to be able to bring this forth. All right, the end of an age. All right. All right. All right. So again, this year, great wrath is continuing. The Lord is allowing them to bring forth this wrath. Okay, the derailments of the trains, to bring forth chemical spills. All right, in America, on American soil, over there in Palestine, Ohio. Okay, all right, they spilled and destroyed a whole town. All right, all right. I think they just had a derailment. They just had a derailment today. I mean, I think it was yesterday. Okay, they just had another derailment. I think it's in Kentucky. I think it is. All right. But don't quote me on it. All right. But there's been another chemical spill just yesterday. Okay. All right. So they're doing this chaos, order out of chaos, in order to bring in the digital system, the complete control. All right. They want to put everyone in 15-minute cities. That's a part of their agenda. All right, 15-minute cities and have total control over the people. All right, through digital currency and through the RFID technology implant that they're going to put in your hand, into your right hand. All right. So great wrath is coming from the World Economic Forum and the UN. You need to look up these terms. World Economic Forum. They have their own website. They're linked with our United Nations. So the whole world wants digital currency. The whole world wants a digital ID and tracking system of every human being on the earth. Okay, and this is just continued slavery. All right, of the population. All right. All right. Right now we're enslaved by way of contracts and social security number. All right. But right. But they want to go a step further than that. All right. They want your biometrics. Okay. They want your eye scan. They want all these things, and this is going to happen. This is happening. All right. And that's why evils are increasing on the earth. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Order out chaos. All right. It's happening. All right. I don't know why they keep calling. Okay. But Salakia for that. All right. Okay. All right. So let me see. Thought I had a dollar on me. I want to show. It's on the back of your dollar bill. Okay. On the back of your dollar bill is Novo Order Seclorum, means order of the ages, new order of the ages. From the founding of America, they've been seeking to establish the Tower of Babel all over again, one world government and rule over the whole planet. All right, and that's their mission. That's their vision in which they're trying to accomplish. All right, they know that the dollar is not going to hold. Okay, it's not being propped up by oil right now. And come January, Saudi Arabia is going with on the BRICS nations. All right, so our dollar is going to continue to get weaker. All right, all right. So Ezekiel 3:17. Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Okay. All right. So the bottom line, we are been told by the Lord, the Heavenly Father, to go out here and preach this word and warn our people of the things coming upon the earth. Okay. All right. The things in which are going to shortly take place. All right. All right. The banking system is going to go down. All right. They have to collapse this system in order to bring in another one. All right. And which is it's a digital technology. All right. Surveillance system. All right. Digital ID, which you're going to be forced to be a part of. If you don't be a part of it, you're not going to be able to buy and sell. Okay. All right. Let's get that real quick. Revelation 13:16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right. So the point being, he causes all. Okay. He, who's the he? That's the international bankers, the international banking families, these so-called small hats, all right, that own America. All right. They own the corporations. They own Starbucks. They own they own Google, eBay, all of these. I'm not sure about eBay, but they own Google, Starbucks. They own all of the media networks. All right. All of the media networks they own. All right. So pretty much they control the America, the politicians and everything. All right. So I don't know what you're voting for, because basically they're gonna the politicians are gonna go along with them. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me read that again. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So basically, they're going to come bring this forth, this digital implant that you're going to have to take in order to buy and sell. They're going to start out with the digital ID. All right, this digital ID, it's going to have all your information on the card, and they're going to transfer that information on into the implant. All right, let me show that real quick. Okay, well, first of all, it's going to look like this. This is how it's going to look. All right, this is how it's going to look. All right, it's going to go into your hand. Over 50,000 people in Europe have already taken this. All right, over there in European countries, worldwide, globally, 50,000 have already taken this in their hand to make life more convenient. All right, their debit, credit card, keys, everything is going to go into this digital technology. All right, okay. All right. With that being said, all right, this right here is the people that are bringing it forth. This man right here is Klaus Schwab. They're bringing forth the Great Reset, in which is in order to bring forth the New World Order. All right, at Revelation 13 and 16, which I just read. Okay, and so the Lord is bringing forth is going to bring forth extreme judgment, because there's going to be a lot of pushback against this. All right, because you're not going to be able to have any more control over your money. Okay, once this is established, there's going to be a lot of pushback. All right, and over, I think they say over, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's a lot of armed citizens in America today. All right, and the Lord is telling us that it's going to be, being that there's going to be great tribulation and the lack of bread and food, people are going to revolt. Okay, they're going to revolt. They're gonna start robbing and stealing, just like they are right now currently in the big cities. It's going to happen all over. All right, so this is the New World Order, and it's a part of their agenda. The 2020-30 agenda. All right, you can look that up, and this is their plan. They want 15-minute cities. And let me show you. And these are the wicked men that are bringing this forth. All right, the wicked. All right, and it'd be the so-called Edomites, so-called starting with the Luciferian elite. They're bringing forth the New World Order right now as we speak. All right, how you doing? All right, now you're Israelite according to the Bible. Yes. All right. All right. So, okay. Okay. So they're bringing this forth. All right. The Luciferians. All right. Because they want to be like the Most High. All right. All right. The Most High is what? What did they promise the children of Israel? All right. The kingdom of heaven. Right. The so-called white man is bringing in the New World Order, which is going to be controlled by technology. All right, they're going to come forth with digital currency, digital implant, so that they can know where your whereabouts are all over the planet Earth. Okay, all right, all right. So let me see if I can find that. We'll go to 2 Thessalonians, get right to the point. 2 Thessalonians, all right. Chapter 2, verses 9. All right, here we go. And this was a warning to the disciples back then, and it's more pertinent today because it's actually happening. All right, so these prophecies are being brought forth on the daily. All right. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Now, in the scriptures, okay, it points out Judas as a man of perdition, but this is a future. This is for a future prophecy. The real man of sin is basically Esau, Edom, the devil. Okay, he is the man of sin today. Okay, he is bringing forth this total wickedness in the earth. All right. Okay, by way of his legislation, he has it in the power of his hand to bring this forth. All right. Reading on, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Okay, so by setting up this system, all right, he will be like the Most High, because once you give your digital, get the digital implant in your hand, he's going to know your whereabouts, where you are. He's going to be able to track you. He's going to be able to also deduct your income off of your implant. Okay, so he's going to have total absolute control over you. All right, and that's why we're here to warn you not to take it, not to take the implant, because the Lord, you're going to disconnect yourself from the Most High. Once you're disconnected from the Most High, you're not going to have any protection. All right, okay, and the Lord is going to give you over to them. You're going to belong to them. They're going to own you. Okay. All right. You're not going to be no longer a part of a child of the Most High. And who I'm speaking to is you Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All right. Okay. Verse 4, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Okay. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Okay. All right. So that's what's going on. That's what the deceivableness and the lying wonders. Elon Musk is coming in with the Neuralink that's going to put the implant in your head. All right. And the implant in your hand, they're going to come for peace and safety, because it's going to get so bad out here. Okay, we have people looting the stores over in California, New York City, that they're going to have to come forth with this technology. They're going to tell everyone it's for your safety. Okay, because everybody's going in looting all the stuff. But if you have that implant in your hand, you'll be able to walk in and walk right out with whatever merchandise you have, and they'll take they'll take it, deduct from your implant. You see what I'm saying? All right, so they already have the technology. They just have to create the chaos so that people will be willing to take it. And this is fastly approaching, and we are to warn you of these things before it happens. Okay. So, all right, we have to repent, return back to the Most High before it's too late, because these things are coming in the earth. This judgment is coming in the earth. All right, this is happening. Okay, it's not going to turn back. All right. So Proverbs 1:20. Proverbs 1 verses 20. All right, and it reads, wisdom prior without. She uttered her voice in the streets. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to impart wisdom upon the Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All right, because you are the children of Israel. Okay, and in this community right here is, you know, predominantly Negroes and Hispanics. Okay, right. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttered her words, saying, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge?" Okay, so most of our people don't want to learn this knowledge. They don't want to learn the Bible. Okay, all right, and this is going to be your destruction. All right, we'll go to Hosea 4:6. All right, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. So the Lord is going to reject you if you reject the Bible. Okay, you reject the words that are in the Holy Scriptures. That thou shalt be no priest to me. That's the promise that was given to the children of Israel, that they will be priests to him of the whole planet Earth. Okay, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High, I will also forget thy children. Okay, so with that being said, the Lord is going to not be with you during that time of evil. All right, all right. And so that's the reason why we're warning you. There is a cutoff for grace. Okay, once the evil begins, and it's going to be established real soon. Once the evil times hit, then the grace is going to be gone. Okay, the Lord is not going to have mercy. He's going to allow Esau, Edom, to go forth with his sword. All right, because Esau was given the sword of war. Okay, all right, they have one of the greatest armies on the earth. Okay, all right. Proverbs 1:22. How long? All right, let me see. Did I? Yeah, 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Turn you at my reproof. Okay, the Lord is saying, turn around, seek the Lord, come back to the Bible. Okay, all right, let it guide you. Okay, let the men of the Lord, the men of a great millstone, and you know, on down, the affiliates, guide you. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Okay, so the Lord wants to give you understanding of this Bible through the Holy Spirit. All right, if you turn to him, if you seek him, right? All right, but there's a cutoff, and that's when the evil times come, and they're vastly approaching. All right, when they're going to take away freedom of speech, you're not going to be able to go out here and prophesy the word of the Lord. You're not going to be able to speak on these things. All right, it's coming to an end. They're going to bring it to an end. All right, all right. They're going to ban free speech on the internet. Okay, all right. It says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have said at not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Okay, I will mock when your fear cometh. Okay, and that's what's happening now. Okay, the Lord is going to mock when your fear comes. All right, I mean, it's not happening now. That's what's going to happen when these evil times hit. Okay, and you have not turned back to the Lord. You've heard this word. You know what the Bible says, but you fail to listen. The Lord is going to leave you. Or if you don't even have an understanding, the Lord is saying, if you haven't even received the understanding, He's going to allow you to be left here in the madness. All right, when people start raiding the stores, when they start collapsing the economy, all right, there's a lack of bread. He's going to leave you in that state. Okay, all right. So right here in verse, we'll read that again. Because I have called, verse 24, Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have said at not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me. They're going to be saying, oh, Lord, save us. All right? When they crash the economy, they can't use the debit card no more. Okay? When they can't get the money out of the ATM. All right? When they can't pay their rent. All right? That's coming. That's coming. All right? All right? When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And why is it? For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So that's what the Lord has in store. All right. Let me see, can I find the scripture in Zephaniah chapter 1? Okay. If you don't inquire of the Lord, that doesn't give you a pass. You're not going to get a pass because you don't inquire of the Lord. All right. It says it right here. Okay. Zephaniah 1 and verses 2. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith the Lord. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of heaven. And this is when the missiles are launched by the other nations. Okay. World War III, Armageddon. All right. Efficiency and stumbling blocks with the wicked. And I will cut off man from off the land, saith the Lord. Okay. I will also stretch out my hand upon Judah and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem, you Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics, right? And I will cut off the remnant of Baal. Okay, your Christianity, your Catholicism, all your wicked worship, he's going to cut that off by putting you to death. Okay, and I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place in the name of the cherubims and the priests. And them that worship the hosts of heaven upon the housetops, and them that worship and that swear by Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, and that swear by mountain. In verse 6, this is the point. All right. And them that are turned back from the Lord, and those that have not sought the Lord. So there's no way out of this. If you are an Israelite, a Negro, Native American, okay, all right, Hispanic person that was on this soil in Mexico, an Aztec, Mayan, okay, you're of the house of Israel. This is what the Lord is saying. And them that are turned back from the Lord, and those that have not sought the Lord, nor inquire of him. So he's saying all this. He's going to allow you to be left in the evils that are coming upon the earth that he has in store. All right. Hold thy peace at the presence of the Lord power, for the day of the Lord is at hand. For the Lord has prepared a sacrifice. He has bid his guests. So the Lord is going to sacrifice you in this land. All right. Okay. So that's why we're out here warning people, the Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics, because you alone, through the seed line of the fathers, have a chance for salvation. All right. All right. Let's keep reading. All right. So we'll go back to 29 for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Okay. So in other words, they didn't seek after the Lord. Okay. And as we read in Zephaniah, it says that it does not matter. Okay. If you don't seek after the Lord is not going to be with you in the evil times that are coming. It says, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them. Okay, simple. Getting the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Lord. Okay. He allow his men to be on not on every street corner, but everywhere, every city, you got Israelites, all right, that are preaching this word. Okay. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil, because the evil times are coming. They're building up. I explained them to you. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and read 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. Might be a good time for that. All right. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, because they're going to be lockdowns. They're gonna come with the lockdown. Okay. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and shall spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, there's going to be a lack of food because of hyperinflation, because they're not going to stop raising the interest rate, the international bankers, because that's what they want. They want a digital technology to come in, right? The only way they're going to get you to take it is because things are going to get so bad that the people are going to cry out for a solution. All right. And this is coming. And that's what we're warning you of. Okay. A new world order, digital technology, total surveillance, total control by them. All right. Total enslavement as well. All right. Universal basic income. All right. That's coming as well. All right. So again, they're already bringing forth the chaos. The train, you know about the train derailments and the chemical spills, hopefully. All right. That happened. I think that was in early 2022, 2023. Train derailments continuous. All right. Food production factories taken out. Okay. All right. Because they want to control the food. Bill Gates right now owns about 275,000 acres of land. Okay. So they want to control the food. All right. They want to feed you on lab grown meat. All right. All right. They want to feed you lab grown meat. They want to what else? They want to feed you lab grown meat. They want to feed you bugs. All right. Tyson Foods is now working on bugs. You know, making protein out of bugs. Okay. All right. So this is the new world order that the so-called Edomites that rule the planet want to give you. We'll go to Job 9 and 24. All right. But the Lord Yahushua wants to give the children of Israel the whole earth. Okay. All right. So that's the difference. All right. Let's go to Job 9 and 24. All right. I'm going to probably have to wrap this up early today because I got something to do. But Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not, where and who is it? So the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked being Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white man. They rule the whole planet Earth from the European Union, NATO, and America. All right. They reformed the Roman Empire. They reformed it, revised it. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, and they're going to cause the end of this age. We're at the end of an age. All right. And the Lord has promised that he was going to give the kingdom of heaven to the Israelites, the children of Israel. Right. All right. All right. Let's go. All right. John 10 and 10. All right. The thief cometh but for to steal and to kill and destroy. I am come The thief being Esau, Edom, the current rulers of the world, so-called white man that's ruling the earth. When you look on your dollar bill, whose face is on it? They run the whole planet Earth. All right. It's the reserve currency of the world. People in the whole world use the dollar, right? If you can understand that, right? So he's the thief. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and destroy. But what is Yahushua, the one they call Jesus, come? I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Okay, because the children of Israel is going to inherit the whole planet Earth. Okay, all right, and let's get that at Second Esdras 6 and 7. All right, he said, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born to him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. And this being the point, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, so Jacob is going to be the next ruler of the planet Earth. Okay, and you have to be washed by the word of the Lord and come into this before it's too late. Okay, before the doors of mercy are closed, meaning the evil times come upon the earth and you can't get out here and serve the Most High because there are laws against it. Okay, laws saying you can't go out here in public and preach the word. Laws saying that you can't go online. Okay, all right. Ecclesiastes 12 and 1, and it reads, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Okay, because it's been judgment. Judgment is here. Okay, the plagues are here. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay, so with that I say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the believers. So we've had a lot of judgment in 2023, and in 2024 there's going to be even more. All right, with that I say shalom. Shalom.